5 Ways to Make Money by Being Yourself, Carl Jung predicted this. In the vibrant town of Aurora Crest, where dawn painted the sky with hues of gold and violet, lived Thalia, a 33-year-old artist whose canvases danced with color yet whose life teetered on the edge of poverty. Her studio, Prism Haven, overflowed with paintings, swirling abstracts, portraits of forgotten faces, landscapes that pulsed with emotion, each a mirror of her soul. Thalia's spirit was alive with authenticity, her laughter a melody, her quirks a signature, but her bank account was a whisper, her rent a burden, her meals a patchwork of leftovers. Raised by a pragmatic father who called her art foolishness and a mother who urged conformity, Thalia had learned to hide her true self, believing success demanded a mask. Yet, deep within, she yearned to thrive by being herself, a dream she scarcely dared voice. Her days were a blend of creation and struggle. Thalia rose with the dawn, her brush-kissing canvas as sunlight spilled through her window, losing herself in strokes of red and blue, her heart singing with every line. But by noon, the joy faded, bills piled on her desk, galleries rejected her work, and villagers praised her talent yet bought little. She avoided the market's hustle, fearing judgment, her shadow, the fear of rejection, keeping her small. Thalia longed to turn her authenticity into abundance, but the path felt blocked, her inner light dimmed by doubt. One golden afternoon, as autumn leaves drifted like confetti, a wandering bard entered Prism Haven, his lute strung with silver threads. He admired a painting of a dancing tree, leaving behind a leather-bound journal etched with a sunburst. Inside, a note read, "Be yourself to prosper, Jung." Thalia, who'd once stumbled upon Jung's writings in a dusty bookshop, felt a surge of hope. She opened the journal, its pages rich with Jung's teachings on individuation, the shadow, and the power of embracing one's true self for wholeness and wealth. The journal became her compass. That night, Thalia dreamed of a sunlit meadow, 5 paths diverging like her fingers, each leading to a glowing figure, her own face, radiant yet unfamiliar. "Follow us," they whispered, their voices a harmony. She woke, heart pounding, and read Jung's words, "Individuation brings your true self to light, and the world rewards authenticity." Her shadow, she realized, was her fear of being seen, a legacy of her parents' expectations. The journal outlined 5 ways to prosper by being herself, each a step toward integration. Thalia began with courage. First, she hosted an open studio day, displaying her wildest abstracts, her quirks, singing while painting, wearing mismatched socks, on full view. Villagers flocked, enchanted by her authenticity, buying paintings and commissioning more, her income sparking. Second, she taught art classes, sharing her passion for color, her students' joy fueling her own, their fees a steady stream. Third, she sold prints online, her unique style, dancing trees, emotional portraits, going viral, her sales soaring. Fourth, she collaborated with local artisans, blending her art with their crafts, lanterns, scarves, creating a brand that thrived on her vision, profits doubling. Fifth, she wrote a blog, True Colors, weaving Jungian insights with her journey, her subscribers growing, offering paid workshops that filled her coffers. Her dreams evolved. In the meadow, the figures merged into one, holding a sunburst mirror, reflecting Thalia's unmasked face. "You are enough," they said. She woke, embracing her anima, her inner feminine creativity, painting with freer strokes, and her animus, her inner masculine drive, marketing with confidence. She channeled the archetype of the creator, birthing new works, and the sage, sharing wisdom that inspired. Prism Haven buzzed with life, canvases stacked, students laughing, orders pouring in, Thalia's meals now feasts shared with friends. A young poet, Eli, whose words mirrored her past doubts, sought her guidance, his verses gaining value as he embraced his voice. Thalia mentored him, her influence growing, her wealth a reflection of her authenticity. Shadows flickered. One stormy night, Thalia dreamed of the meadow burning, the figures fading, a voice snarling, "You've sold out." She woke, doubting her path, her hands trembling as she grasped the journal. She sought Lira, a potter versed in Jungian thought, who said, "Authenticity spirals, face the fear." In meditation, Thalia asked the figures, "What do you need?" "Faith," they replied, the meadow regrowing as she trusted her journey. Her resolve hardened, and she launched a series, Authentic Soul, each piece a testament to her true self, selling out instantly, her workshops expanding Aurora Crest's creative economy. Aurora Crest transformed. Thalia adorned Prism Haven with sunbursts and dancing trees, symbols of her journey, her studio a hub of inspiration. Her movement grew, with Eli and others thriving by being themselves, their presence shifting from struggle to prosperity. One dawn, a child, her hands stained with paint, entered Prism Haven, offering a clumsy sketch. Thalia smiled, saying, "This is your start," gifting her a canvas, feeling Jung's truth, being yourself, as Jung predicted, unlocks wealth, a viral lesson for all. The sunburst journal remained on her easel, its pages worn but radiant, a beacon for those seeking to prosper through authenticity. The end.